Hey, this is Grant Hill. Check out my NBA slideshow.
NBA Entertainment, Grant Hill, take one.
Crossover dribble between the legs, Gunning on the run, he got it!
Woo, that a move by Grant Hill.
Grant Hill spins and serves!
A lot of times I forget this. I forget, sort of this part of my career and sort of, what I was able to accomplish and the things I did on the court.
With the third pick in the 1994 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Grant Hill from Duke University.
I was very excited. As I look at the picture, I think, the commissioner and I, we both kind of, we haven't aged too bad over the last 16 years, good job, David. This was the start of it all, and I still think I have that suit. So my goal is when I retire to be able to still put that suit on, and hopefully it'll still fit.
I don't believe what I just saw! We got one alley-oop. Grant Hill for the flush!
Grant Hill has taken the NBA by storm.
Wow, that was in New York. Jason Kidd and I had just won Co-Rookies of the Year, both young and had a lot of basketball in front of us, and the NBA had us doing a bunch of photos that day and kind of felt like boxers, the way they put the boxers together. They even had us one face-to-face, but we couldn't prevent ourselves from cracking up because we kept laughing, but still be playing now and watch him out there playing, and it's just been a great ride for both of us. I've always enjoyed music. My mom made me take piano lessons growing up, which I hated, but I took them for about 3 or 4 years, and now that I'm older, I wish I had stuck with it a little bit longer. I went on David Letterman my rookie year. Afterwards, I got all these invitations to perform at recitals, and I was like, man, I'm really not that good, but I played 2 bars on David Letterman, and now everybody thinks I'm this concert pianist. Oops. Here I am, media day with the Magic. I think of potential. I think of, man, if I could have been healthy with a young Tracy McGrady turning into a star.
Brady just and then slashed to the rack. Are you kidding me?
With Doc Rivers as a coach, what could have been? We never know. We'll never know what would have happened, but at this point, we were all feeling pretty good about, man, we got a chance to do something really good and really special. And because of that injury, it never had an opportunity to happen. It's almost like there's 2 different careers, before the injury and sort of after the injury, and so much of my time, my energy, my focus has been obviously on after the career and trying to stay healthy and get healthy. Won the Joe Dumars Trophy Award, the Sportsmanship Award, and I think I've won that twice. It's great. It's a great accomplishment, and obviously to play with Joe Dumars and to really understand what that award and what that stands for. By knowing him, by playing with him.
Grant, you sure were good tonight.
I learned from the best, and to have him as somebody in my corner my first 5 years
with
in
the
league,
conference semifinal series between the Cavaliers and Celtics tied at 1 apiece, the action shifted to Boston, where LeBron James was determined to rebound from a quiet Game 2, and this time he was
this
unstoppable.
was one of the many good things that we in the NBA and being a part of the NBA, you get a chance to do. And this photo was taken, I think, right after Katrina. The Orlando Magic, boarded up their airplane and brought supplies to Baton Rouge to pass out to some of those who were evacuating New Orleans. It especially kind of hit me because my family's from New Orleans, my mom's from New Orleans, and my grandmother was living in New Orleans, and she had to evacuate. She flew out to California. There were neighbors of hers that were actually, in Baton Rouge, people that came up to me. I didn't know, but people came up to me and said, hey, I know your grandmother. And it was just so unfortunate. And I don't think you really get a feel, though, for what these people went through watching
Early on in
television
Game 4, Cleveland hoped to keep up the pressure.
Sit and talk.
But Boston's fourth-year point guard, Rajon Rondo, began to turn the tide.
And the whole ordeal at the Superdome and the Convention Center and just, it was just unbelievable. And this is something that I know I'll remember that experience for the rest of my life. Here we are on Media Day, I think for the 2009-2010 season. I think of those two guys as my teammates. It's been a great joy to play with them, and a great joy to really get to know them and to go through the wars together.
Whoa, what about that? He can't be 37.
15, 20 years from now, when they're old and gray and I'm just old, we'll be able to look back and cherish and really appreciate the time.
Early in his career, there were doubts about handing the keys to Rondo to run the high-powered
as it is to play with them,
but now he's the driving force behind the team's success.
The cool thing is my daughter now is old enough, she'll go on YouTube and type in highlights, and then she'll watch, and she's like, "Dad, you actually were pretty good." She'll show me the videos, and I'll watch, and I'm like, "Wow, I forgot I did that, or I forgot I made this play." So, it's kind of humbling. And looking back, I'm proud of it. That was as good as it got.